I hope your shit sucks.
Well, Cleo is up next.
Yeah.
So depending on what he has, we will have to see if it does or if it doesn't. But Cleo is known to bring some hits as well as Pat and Kadeem. So let's see what you got.
Right, so the game that defines me, this game came out in 2004, and it was definitely feeding off of the whole original Fast and Furious films. You can remember what it was like to be street racing with cars. Of course, we had Midnight Club, and there was Midnight Club Dub Edition, Need for Speed. There was a lot of them, but the one that I really, really enjoyed was Burnout 3 Takedown. I love this game. It was for the PS2. It was EA games, and it wasn't just about winning the race. It was about how creative you could get within traffic and speeding through the lanes to make your opponents flip off a bridge, crash into the back of another car, make this motorcycle that was a block away from you. You hit the brakes and the guy goes flying over your head and then lands on another car and it flips that one over. It was all about destruction. I don't know why it was so fun, but it was like a demolition derby with Fast and Furious cars pretty much. And they had a really, really big assortment of cars as well. You had things that looked like Lamborghinis. You had things that looked like old school Challengers. I'm pretty sure there was a truck in there as well. They did have drifting elements, as you guys can see. But man, was this game so much fun. And it was online for its time, which was kind of crazy because I think PS2 later on, it wasn't originally an online console, but then you could buy that HDD hard drive something that could plug into the back of a PS2 to make it an online console. And man, this was a lot of fun.
Hard disk drive. Hard disk drive is what that DD is. Boom, look at that takeout. Oh, look at the takedown. Sorry. We played that.
And I love the slow-mo. I love when you could take someone out and it would slow it down, but there was so much destruction that you could do in this game.
Oh, yeah.
The NOS, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, that's your NOS. So you could fill it all the way up, and then next thing you know, you're speeding for like 30 seconds straight yourself, trying not to crash because you're going that damn fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, this is one of my all-time favorite games. And it's crazy to see it play like this because now I want to go play it right now.
So I can also attest that there was also another mode in this game called Crash Mode. And what you needed to do was pretty much you go into you back up maybe about 400 feet. And there's an intersection that's coming up that you can kind of see. You need to cause as much destruction as you can in that intersection. So you can literally hit a tanker, make that blow up, take out a whole other side of the freeway or whatever the spot was, and continue to pick up a whole bunch of points. You had to be really creative in order to get it done. Huh?
Did every Burnout have that?
No, I don't think everyone does, because Burnout Paradise is out for the PS4 right now. I don't think it has that mode.
It doesn't have that. I tried Burnout Paradise thinking it was going to be just like this, and it wasn't.
It's completely different now.
Burnout Paradise was definitely more of a pull-up next to another car and then challenge them and then boom, take off. That was it. They really made it more of a racing game.
Yeah, they turned into like a city, actually. Like you're always driving. In order to get to like a new mission, you literally have to go drive to it.
But 1, 2, and 3 have crash mode.
Yeah, I know this one does.
No, 2 and 3 did. Not the first two did.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is like, just think of Bad Boys 2 when they was driving on the freeway and everything was blowing up and flying around. Literally, this is what you were doing the entire game. It's just a Bad Boys driving sequence.
Yep. Good way to put it.
Does it matter what place you get in?
Yeah, of course. You try to get first place. I mean, there's different modes too. There's like, he's in a race right now, so obviously he's position 2 out of 6. So he's trying to get to first place. There's also another one that you have to take down as many cars as you need to in order to get the goal. So let's say like you need to get 11 takedowns in this race. You just keep going until you get 11 takedowns.
So 11 takedowns plus first place?
No, just 11 takedowns.
And then it's over.
And then if your car blows up and you can't drive anymore, then you get your gold medal and you move on to the next event.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
This was so much fun. Just like he said, the random, like so many cars you could select and stuff like that. It just made it made you want to try each and every single car with each and every single like goal, like Kadeem said, every kind of race, because it was just like driving dirty. Like if you really like sideswipe somebody, like that was it for them. Especially with online. Oh, online, they were ruthless.
Of course.
Yeah, bro.
And that's my thing too, is that like, of course, you can get like 11 takedowns and win, but you can also continue to play and get like 27 takedowns. Like I've gotten 27 takedowns in a race just because I was doing that good, and no one could take me down.
And are they out of the race forever, or do they just start again?
They just respawn.
They respawn. And the craziest thing I remember is like the different ways you could take out the cars. Of course, they were just smashing them into the wall, and then eventually they would flip over. There was like pit maneuvering some people, but then the word tailgating, I never knew what it meant other than in football terms. And then it was this game that taught me what the term tailgating really meant. You stay behind someone, you get really, really close to them, and next thing you know, the car in front of you is like, yo, which way is he going? Next thing you know, he goes right, and he's too close to the wall. Boom, he took himself out. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
There's also like pillar takedowns. You can make someone run into a pillar.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
it's a great game. It really is.
I definitely got to play this on my Twitch. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So he's about to do Road Rage right now. Please do Road Rage. He's doing Road Rage. Y'all watch this. I'll skip forward a little bit so y'all can see.
Shut up and watch.
You know, the original Fast and Furious films. Did you guys?
He has to do 5 takedowns in order to get a gold medal.
Okay, here we go.
You got to do 5 of them. So he's gonna try to go down and go get it. You guys can keep talking though.
This is more about the mission, like the takedowns, than it is the.
This event is. This event is. See, look, he took him out. Boom.
And then when you drift, you boost up your power too. Like you drift up your nitrous, and then also allow you for takedowns. But you sustain damage too. So it's not like you got to be careful with your driving, hitting other things.
Out of there.
They can battle you and hit you.
Take off.
Man, what a game.
I remember really wanting to get a Mitsubishi Lancer just because of the Fast and Furious films, because it came with that big ass spoiler on the trunk. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what is it? And looking back in hindsight, what did that really do? Does that really make your car go faster? Does it really?
Spoilers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's an aesthetic. It's a cool look. Damn.
I got nothing for that. I don't really know. I never really was into like the straight up car games. I do remember like what made Burnout was cool, but I feel like I just rented it from Blockbuster a few times. I don't think I ever owned a Burnout.
Same here. For them 3 days, this was dope, but continuous play, nah.
Right. Drift. Yeah.
You ever played this, Roxy?
Looking now, I remember I'm looking at the arcade version. I was like, I think I played the arcade version, not on like a console.
They had these in arcades?
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
So like CC's Pizza or some shit. I remember this game.
Shout out to Shakey's, man.
But I'm not big on like racing games either, though. So I wouldn't have just played it for fun.
Again, ordinarily, I don't think I was either. I mean, other than Need for Speed and Underground, I played a lot of Underground.
Yeah. I'm still mad.
As it is, she's still salty.
Pat, what Shakey's did you go to in LA?
Adequate.
Either the one that used to be by on La Cienega, I think.
You talking about the one on like San Vicente?
Yeah, around that area, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I think there was another one in the Valley. Yeah, I think there was one in the Valley.
I'm so glad I can finally do this now. Hey, Roxy, which CC's in Houston did you used to go to?
Yo, all right. So I went to the one off of Posto. The one off of Posto by Meyerland.
I was.
And then the one in Sugarland.
I was the one that on Westheimer in that shopping center right by the AMC by that Walmart.
The one that had the roaches in the salad.
Yeah. I stopped going after that.
Okay, well, yeah, that's Houston for you, I guess.
Oh wow, okay.
Texas, huh?
I don't like your attitude.
Okay.
You were waiting to talk about that, huh? Huh? Waiting for a good old roast salad. The good old days.
CC's was like super cheap, nasty pizza, but like they had all these arcade games. It's fucking disgusting, but it was just
take it from someone who's lived in Texas and Los Angeles. I lived in both, and let me tell you, that CC shit is disgusking.
It's
that was the roast salad.
But it was adequate. I mean, it could have had a little bit more legs in it, but you feel me?
It was a $5 buffet.
Thank you. You're not gonna. It's not
you
quality.
You knew what it was when you with me.
You go for the games though, because they had an arcade in there, so they had like Crazy Taxi. They had all the like air hockey, all that stuff.
Cheap shouldn't mean roaches.
It's Texas. We have roaches.
I do have flying roaches.
Flying roaches.
I'll put to you like this. I offered a homeless man a box of CC's pizza, and he was like, "Man, I don't want this shit." Like literally, like I cannot make that up. It was like maybe 6 slices in there, and he was just like,
I'm good.
Yeah, that'd be a great commercial for another like CC's Pizzas, like whoever they're going against. Yeah. Man, I don't want this shit.
I'm just like,
My mama got kicked out of a CC's for stealing the free
It was
pizza.
a $5 buffet. The fuck was
Yo,
she?
mom,
there
the
was
pizza,
so
you're not
many
supposed to take it
mothers-
with you. Yeah.
Yes,
You're just supposed to eat it there.
Because
She
you
got
can have
kicked
birthday
out.
parties there too.
Yeah, it was fire. But she was putting pizza in her purse.
Yep.
They caught her, so she got banned from that CC.
I would always see Hispanic ladies like they'll be pulling out like big ass Ziploc bags.
Yeah. With that nasty ass pizza. That pizza's so nasty.
Oof.